Good evening, everyone. This is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. I'm at Greenmount Cemetery in Montpelier this evening, and I wanted to share with you some stories of 4 Medal of Honor recipients from the U.S. Civil War. Admittedly, I could not find their graves. I mean, it's 35 acres, and the coordinates offered through Find a Grave may have worked, except that Google Maps just could not fathom where I was. It kept telling me, well, once you're on State Street. Okay, I was in the cemetery. This road right here is U.S. Route 2, also known as State Street. But for the life of Google Maps, it could not get me off the street and actually recognize I was in the cemetery already. So much for that. Since I could not find their graves, though, and I still really want to share this information with you, it's so important to know what these men did. We don't always have the stories of these individuals, any one of these individuals in front of us here, but we do have them for these Medal of Honor recipients. So even though I could not find their graves, I'm going to stand here at the Soldiers' Lot, like what it says right there, and tell you their stories. They are in no particular order, and I'm starting with John Wesley Clarke. Born 25 October 1830 in Moretown, Vermont, died 4 August 1898, age 67 in Montpelier, Vermont, and as I said, buried here at Greenmount Cemetery. Quote, actually I should mention that all 4 of these pieces I'm going to read were from findagrave.com, and each bio was written by someone whose initials are RPD2. Quote, Civil War Congressional Medal of Honor recipient. He served in the Civil War as First Lieutenant and Regimental Quartermaster of the 6th Vermont Volunteer Infantry. He was awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor for his bravery near Warrenton, Virginia on July 28, 1863. His citation reads, quote, defended the division train against the vastly superior force of the enemy. He was severely wounded, but remained in the saddle for 20 hours afterward until he had brought his train through in safety, unquote. His medal was issued on August 17, 1891. Dayton P. Clarke, no relation to John Wesley Clarke. Last names are spelled differently. Dayton P. Clarke's last name has an E on the end. Born 15 December 1840 in Hermon, New York. Died 10 November 1915, aged 74, in Montpelier, buried here in Greenmount. Quote, Civil War Congressional Medal of Honor recipient. Served in the Civil War as Captain and Commander of Company F, 2nd Vermont Volunteer Infantry. He was awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor for his bravery at the Battle of Spotsylvania, Virginia, on May 12, 1864. His citation reads simply, quote, distinguished conduct in a desperate hand-to-hand fight while commanding the regiment, unquote. His medal was issued on June 30, 1892. Robert John Coffey, spelled capital Coffey, born 15 December 1842 in St. John, New Brunswick, Canada. Died 9 July 1901, aged 58, in Montpelier, buried here at Greenmount Cemetery, Montpelier. Quote, Civil War Congressional Medal of Honor recipient. Served in the Civil War as a sergeant in Company K, 4th Vermont Volunteer Infantry. He was awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor for his bravery at Banks Ford, Virginia, on May 4, 1863. His citation reads, quote, single-handedly captured 2 officers and 5 privates of the 8th Louisiana Regiment of the Confederate States of America, unquote. His medal was issued on May 13, 1892. And we have Stephen Thomas, born 6 December 1809 in Bethel, Vermont, died 18 December 1903, aged 94, in Montpelier, buried here at Greenmount Cemetery in Montpelier. Quote, Civil War Union Brigadier General, Congressional Medal of Honor recipient, became a successful manufacturer and state legislator before the Civil War. In February 1862, he was commissioned colonel and commander of the 8th Vermont Volunteer Infantry. His unit was assigned to General Benjamin Butler's forces in Louisiana, where he took part in operations around the Opelousas Railroad. Advanced to brigadier command, he led a brigade in the assault and capture on Port Hudson, Mississippi, in the summer of 1863, being wounded in one of the assaults. After participating in General Nathaniel Banks' disastrous operations at Sabine Pass, his unit was sent east to bolster the Washington, D.C. defenses and took part in the repulse of General Jubal Early's July 1864 attack on Washington, D.C. Sent to the Shenandoah Valley, he led a brigade in the 19th Corps and was awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor for his bravery at the Battle of Cedar Creek, Virginia, on October 19, 1864. In January 1865, he was mustered out of service at the expiration of his term, but was promoted to Brigadier General, U.S. Volunteers in April 1865, his commission being backdated to February. From 1867 to 1868, he served as Lieutenant Governor of Vermont. His Medal of Honor citation reads, quote, "Distinguished conduct in a desperate hand-to-hand encounter in which the advance of the enemy was checked," unquote. It was awarded on July 25, 1892. I wanted to share those stories with you, even though I could not find their graves, but fitting enough here at the Soldiers' Lot. Until we see each other again or meet each other again in another video, you have a great evening. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.